Welcome back to the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois. You're watching SportsTownChicagos.com coverage of MACA, Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association Silver Division semifinal playoff hockey between the Marquette Golden Eagles. I promised I wouldn't say Warriors again, I did. And the Aurora Spartans. After 2 periods of play, Marquette leads this contest 3-0 with shots on goal in favor of the Golden Eagles, 34-24. At the end of 1 period of play, it was 1-0, and that was a goal scored halfway through the period. And then towards the second half of the second period, Marquette turned it on. 3-0 lead now for the Golden Eagles as we head into the third period faceoff. The winner of this game is going to take on Iowa State in the Silver Division Championship game, which that's going to take place tomorrow at noon. And we're also going to have that coverage on SportsTownChicago.com. Underway in the third period. Puck inside the Spartan zone. Knocked out the center ice. And it's picked up by the Golden Eagles, shoveled it into the zone. That was Lee Barnes. Puck rung around. Spartans pick it up along the near boards. Stevanovic. Headman pass over to Ben Winter. Winter on near boards inside the Marquette zone. Stevanovic looking to get it. Knocked down a Marquette player, no call. Sakowiak with a slap shot from the left point that whistles over the head of Amer, and it's on the far boards inside Marquette zone. Sakowiak rings it around behind the net. It's going to be picked up by Redmond for Marquette. Centering it on over to Christian Leithley. He's going to wing it into the Spartan zone. Stakowiak dumps it behind his own net. And the puck's picked up by Kevin Salinas. He's trying to feed Massman. Massman along the near boards at the blue line loses the puck. And picking up the puck for the Golden Eagles is Mitchell Elena. Centering pass out ahead to Brendan Natwara. He'll dump it into the near corner inside the Spartan zone. Now it's behind the net. Natwara doing battle there. Loses the puck and coming out with his Ricardo Salinas. He tried to make a centering pass, missed Massman, went all the way down. No icing, however, it's tipped away. And knocked down behind his own net. That was Kellen Buddy for Marquette. Loose puck. Robbie Ayer able to cover up in front of his net. Face-off will be to the left of Robbie Amer. Inside the Marquette zone. 3-0 Marquette, leading Aurora University. Marquette, the 2nd seed this year, and they were the Silver Division champions in last year's tournament. Puck ring to the blue line. Marquette trying to carry it into the Aurora zone, finally able to do so. Centering pass over to the far point, near point. Shipball rings it around to the far corner. Picking up the loose puck there was Corey Quinn. Corey Quinn behind the Spartans net. Centering pass on net, loose puck. Picked up by Quinn, looking to do a wraparound, unable to do so. He's in a battle with Ricardo Salinas in the far corner. Spartans come out with the puck. Coming ahead now, skating into the zone, that's Stenstrom. And his play was broken up before he could get a shot on net. And now we have a man advantage going the other way. Stillman for Marquette. Unable to corral the puck, and it's knocked back into the Marquette zone, chasing after it. Joey Bertain for the Golden Eagles. Sending pass over to Colin Redmond. He fires a slap shot from the left point that goes wide of goaltender Bradley Neal. Far boards inside the Spartan zone. Marquette trying to keep it inside. Unable to do so. Coming out with the puck now is Nick Stimmel. Stimmel shoots the puck wide of net. Amer. And there's a battle in the near corner. Marquette finally able to come up with it. However, it's kept in at the near point and eventually stolen away by DeSalvo. DeSalvo shovels it into the Spartan zone. That's stopped there by Neal. And the puck's picked up by Brandon Zurich of the Spartans. Centering pass going into the zone is Evanston shooting. Stevanovic, and it goes wide. Kept in at the point. Now knocked loose. Marquette has possession. Centering pass went awry, however. Marquette has to regroup. Carrying it forward, Colin Redmond. Redmond over the blue line. Tried to get a shot off in the near circle. He fanned on it. Centering attempt went wide. And here come the Spartans the other way. Carrying it over is Ben Winter. Winter, near circle, couldn't get a shot off. That was blocked by Brandon Nadwara of the Golden Eagles. Near points to Koyak. He fires a shot, and that was sticked aside by Robbie Amer. DeSalvo inside the Spartan zone. Centering pass. Unable to make a connection there with Christian Leithley. Now the puck on nets to Koyak, able to corral it for the Spartans. Shovels it ahead. That's going to be picked up by Brendan Natwara of the Golden Eagles. Dumps it into the Spartan zone. Chasing after it is Scott Dunn. Christian Leithley, he goes down in the corner. Big hit. Laying the lumber there was Kellen Buddy. Loose puck in front of the Spartan net. Cleared to the left point. Not out. Stakoyak going for the puck behind his own net. He centers the puck over to Ben Winter. Winter clears the puck inside the Marquette zone. Chasing after the puck, Brendan Natwara. He's behind his own net inside the Golden Eagles zone, looking to regroup. Gets the puck up along the near boards where it's going to be shoveled out by Christian Leithley. Natwara going back for the puck. Shovels it along near board center ice, and that's going to be picked up by Ricardo Salinas. He throws it to center ice. Stenstrom has it now over the blue line. Gets a shot off at the far point, and that was able to stick aside by Amer. Puck loose, Golden Eagles pick up the loose puck. Near boards, that's Christian Leithley. Leithley, centering attempt. He was looking to feed Connor Coyne, not being able to make a connection. Now Coyne has that at center ice. Carries it over along the near boards. He's in a puck battle there with Ricardo Salinas. And puck is loose. Shot goes behind the net. Side shot. And it goes wide of goaltender Neal inside the Spartan zone. Now the puck, they have a scrum along the near board. Spartan trying to break free. Unable to get it outside of their zone, but finally stolen and corralled by Ricardo Salinas. However, his clearing attempt hit one of the rafter beams. And that faceoff will come back inside the Spartan zone. 13:57 to play here on SportsTownChicago.com. You're looking at a 3-0 score, Marquette over Aurora University. There you get a look at the replay there. Heavy action in the corners. Aurora looking for any kind of chance here to dent the scoreboard because they need momentum. Some rough play in front of the Spartan bench. Stenstrom almost shoved into his bench. And the puck battle along the far boards. Spartans looking to exit. Carrying it over is Massman. Massman dumps the puck over to Moschetti. And he loses the puck. Carrying it forward now. Breaking attempt. Kellen Buddy in from the right side. And that puck was sticked away by Bradley Neal. Let's get a look at the replay here. Coming in alone on the right side and getting that shot attempt off. Sticked away, however, at the last minute by the goaltender. And that nullified the scoring opportunity for Marquette. Face-off inside the Spartan zone. And to the right of Bradley Neal. Spartans win the draw and throw it out center ice. Now it trickles inside. Now it trickles inside the Marquette zone. And we have a power play opportunity now for Marquette as the Spartans are shorthanded. Circling around behind the net. Trading places is Mark Shipaw. Near circle shot attempt. That goes off the shoulder of Bradley Neal behind the net. Near circle, Shipaw again, looking for a lane. He's going to trade places now and shift over to the right point. Centering attempt, unable to make a connection there with Colin Telematic. Behind the net, Johnny Stillman. Telematic near boards. Wings it on over. Shot goes wide by Corey Quinn. And the puck picked up now by Telematic. Behind the net, Johnny Stillman. Telematic near boards. Back to Corey Quinn. Telematic trying to get it over to DeSalvo, who's at the top of the far circle. And he has the board along the far board, puck along the far boards. And the pass, unable to keep it inside of the zone. Throwing it back into the corner was Telematic. And a line change for the Golden Eagles here. 11:56 to play, 34 seconds left on the power play for the Golden Eagles. Carrying it forward now is Eric Plotz along the near boards. He drops it for Lee Barnes. Lee Barnes throws it into the slot area. Puck is loose along the near boards. Spartans unable to clear it, and they finally do. Lee Plotz brings it around near point. That's Brandon Netwara. Now Lee Barnes. Lee Barnes. Back to Netwara along the near boards. Shot goes through, deflection. Lee Barnes tried to deflect that. And Neal able to come up with the save. Puck along the near boards. Not out. Kept in by Adam Benkovic. Now Ricardo Salinas. And stoppage of play here. Looks like we're going to have a penalty call. A hook is the call. Going to the box for the Golden Eagles, Christian Leithley. So if ever there was a time for the Aurora Spartans to get their first goal, now would be the time. You're going to have a one-man advantage on this power play, and they need some life. Shots on goal 38-28 in favor of Marquette. It was a 10 shot on goal bulge at the end of the second period. Not much has changed. Spartans need to close the edge and get shots on goal. There's nothing else to it. They need to score on this power play. Tip attempt from the point, unsuccessful. Near point, centering attempt, shot goes wide, stick to side, and corralled by the Spartans. Behind the net, Stevanovic looking to center. Puck is loose, he's going to go to the far corner. On the point is Mark Ship. On the point there is Brandon Zurich. Centering pass, looking to get to Stevanovic, unable to connect. And the puck goes in the near corner. Puck battle there. Puck come out, Ben Winter. Winter looking to center, no one at the point, chasing after it is Stevanovic. And the puck was up at center ice. That's a risky play by the goaltender Neal there. He almost vacated his net. Was out of position. Saw some of that yesterday. Brandon Zurich goes it over to the near point. Near point, Kevin Salinas. Zurich, far point. Unable to make the clear now. However, Christopher Morrow had the puck deflected into the bench. And the faceoff's going to come back inside the Marquette zone with 46 seconds remaining on this power play. Spartans need a goal here bad. They're trailing 3-0 here in the semifinal game. Winner to advance to play Iowa State in tomorrow's championship game at noon. Spartans win the draw. Sikoyak. Get it over to Salinas. Shot, or Palermo. Shot on net, loose. Puck up in the air. And Amer casually gloves it and flips it over to the faceoff circle. The faceoff will be to Amer's right inside the Marquette zone. 36 seconds remaining on the power play. Bobby Amer definitely feeling confident in net here. He has not allowed a goal on 30 shots. Kept in at the point, Stenstrom. Going for it is Moschiti for the Spartans. Stenstrom on the near point. Moschiti rings it around to Palermo. Palermo on the near boards. Gets it over to Stenstrom in the slot. Shot deflected wide. Chasing after it is Palermo in the near corner. And we got some shoving going on. That's Palermo and Eric Plotz of the Golden Eagles. Little back and forth there. I don't think anything's going to be called. And I'm completely wrong. Both players are being sent off. So dual infractions here, both being sent off for roughing or high sticking. 10 seconds remaining on the power play for the Spartans. No, it looks like they gave him, I'm not sure, 5-on-4. So it's 5-on-4, so apparently they gave him misconduct penalties. 8 seconds left on the power play for Aurora. Face-off inside the Marquette zone. All right, now the referees are going to huddle up here, or not. 10-minute penalties. I think that's what he's signaling to the score. That's why you didn't see any player difference there on the ice. Draw to the left of Amer. Puck is loose. No one takes possession. Now Marquette does. Shoveling it forward, William Podwelis. Behind the Spartans net, picking up the loose puck is Kyle Pierce. Pierce behind his own net. Pierce again behind his own net. Looking for a centering option. Unable to find one. Now the puck's finally corralled by Corey Sassis, Ben Winter, I should say. Taken down, and there's going to be a penalty on the Golden Eagles. Delayed call. Skating with the puck now is Brandon Zurich. Looking to make a connection here to Ben Winter. Puck was deflected. And now the Spartans will go back to the power play. This will be a hooking call. Tripping call, I should say. Going off is Christian Leithley for the Golden Eagles. And it'll be a 5-on-4 power play here for the Spartans. They need a goal bad. They need a goal quickly. 8:25 remaining in the third period. They're chasing 3 goals, or their playoff run's going to be over here in the MACA Silver Division playoffs. Spartans win the draw. Kept in by Stakowiak. Near point Stenstrom. Tried to fire it over to Stakowiak. That was deflected, however, by Adam Benkovic. And Stakowiak has to regroup, gain possession. Massman inside his own zone for the Spartans. Feeding Moschiti along the near half boards. Inside, entering the Marquette zone, trying to ring it around and clear. Unsuccessful, however, was Colin Redmond, kept in at the point by Stenstrom. Stenstrom again with another keep. This time, Marquette finally able to clear. Stakowiak going after it, being pressured by Joe Bertain. Puck back inside the Spartan zone, Stakowiak. Feeds an outlet to Moschiti at center ice. Puck shoveled ahead to Ben Winter on the left wing. Shooting! Puck is loose! Glove save there from Robbie Amer. Puck was loose momentarily, but Spartans unable to grab the rebound. Now Stakowiak will regroup behind his own net. Looking for an outlet. At his own blue line, feeding Billy Dwyer. Dwyer loses the puck, knocked back inside the Spartan zone. Stakowiak has to go after it and chase it. Now it's Ben Winter along the near boards. Over the blue line into the Marquette zone. Centering pass Stenstrom. Looking to be passing, and it went just wide of Robbie Amer. Shot on net, loose, rebound, scored. That's the break the Spartans were looking for. Picking up the loose change was John Stevanovic. So getting some power play action there were the Spartans. Puck was loose, comes on out. You're going to see Stevanovic bang it home there on the rebound attempt. And that cuts the lead to 3-1. Marquette still in control. But the Spartans have a little momentum now, something they haven't had most of this game. Stevanovic with the goal. Puck at center ice. Puck battle now taken by Mesquite. Inside the Spartan zone, carrying forward Kyle Pierce. Pierce up to Massman at center ice. He's going to dump it in. Ringing around the boards. Goes all the way to the far corner. And that puck is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Corey Quinn. Centering pass ahead, feeding Johnny Stillman. Stillman shot on goal. Goes wide of the net. Back out to the Eagles all the way into the neutral zone. And the Golden Eagles are able to keep the puck on net. Loose puck in front. Rebound attempt, score! Johnny Stillman was left alone in front of the Spartans' net. He got the initial shot off. Bradley Neal was able to make the save, but then Stillman poked his own rebound home. And just like that, Marquette's back to a 3-goal lead, 4-1. And you see some of the Spartan players hunched over now, as any life they had from their goal they just scored on the power play was taken away by Stillman's rebound goal. So Stillman with the goal. That's his second of the game. And Marquette back to a 3-goal lead. 6:07 to play here in the third period. Puck inside the Spartan zone. Taking up the loose puck is Luca Maloney. On the far board, shoveled out by Billy Dwyer. Loses the puck. Stakowiak trying to block the centering pass. And the Golden Eagles take control. Trying to make a pass to the point to reach Kellen Buddy, unable to corral it. And the Golden Eagles coming in. That's DeSalvo trying to get a shot in from the near circle. Unable to do so, and Stakowiak takes control in the far corner. Upends the pass over to Nick Stimmel. Stimmel centering. Puck coming in now from Billy Dwyer. Play was whistled off sides, however. And the faceoff will come outside the zone. .5:20 to play here in the third period. Marquette Golden Eagles on top of the Aurora Spartans, 4-1. Stakowiak behind his own net in the Spartan zone. Shovels it on over to Stenstrom. Far corner. Trying to reach Stenstrom again in the far corner, unable to do so. Puck kept in now by Joe Bertain of Marquette. Circling around the net is Connor Coyne. Coyne looking to feed Redmond at the point, near point. Coyne has it in the near corner. Back to Redmond at the near point. Puck knocked out, skating after it now is Joe Bertain for the Golden Eagles. He's behind his own net inside the Marquette zone, and Redmond looks to poke the puck clear. Skating in is Christopher Dolan. Dumps it inside the Spartan zone. Redmond gathers the puck outside his zone, fires it back inside the Aurora zone. That puck is picked up by Brad Wood. Now Colin Redmond in his own zone near faceoff circle. Loose puck gathered up by Stevanovic temporarily, but then knocked back into the Spartan zone. Chasing after it is Christian Leithley. Colin Redmond at center ice for Marquette, looking to dump it back in the zone, but Stevanovic takes control, far boards. Almost a heavy collision there he was able to avoid. Puck rung around near corner, Joe Bertain inside the Marquette zone. Near boards Leithley, unable to corral it. Kept in, however, by Brad Wood at the right point. Now Stevanovic in the near corner. He loses control. Christian Leithley clears. Chasing after it now is Ricardo Salinas, and that'll be an icing call. Marquette protesting that icing call, but to no avail. The faceoff's going to come back down inside the Golden Eagle zone with the faceoff to the right of goaltender Robbie Amer. I think Marquette thought Salinas had an opportunity to get that, and he was kind of sandbagging it. Face-off won by the Spartans. Shot from the right point goes wide of goaltender Robbie Amer. Kept behind the net, however, chasing after is Brad Wood. Wood looking for someone at the point. Pierce was unable to be there in time. Now the Spartans have to regroup on coming into the zone. Entry That's Brandon Zurich. Zurich along the near boards, feeds it to Brad Wood. Now in the far corner, Redmond able to clear that puck. Now Kyle Pierce gathers it up, gets it into Brad Wood. Looking for Stevanovic. Unable to make a connection now. Golden Eagles going the other way. 3-on-2 opportunity, carrying the puck over and shooting with a save opportunity. That was Stillman. He's looking for the hat trick. And Stevanovic has it. Puck stolen away, however, by Stillman. Stillman looking to make a centering feed there to Christopher Morrow. Puck is loose now. It's inside. Eric Plotz takes it up for Marquette. Centering pass carrying it in now, Corey Quinn. Corey Quinn near face-off circle. Pass attempt was sticked aside. I think Corey Quinn now is going to get whistled for a penalty here. A little high sticking or cross-checking action. He was in a scrum in the corner with Kevin Salinas. And the referees saw Corey Quinn's infraction, so he's going to go off with 2:31 to go here in the third period. The Spartans down 4-1 to Marquette. So just like last time, they're going to need a quick score and some magic after that to close the gap. Timeout, Spartans. So Aurora trying to draw up a 3-goal power play here. Fortunately, you can only get one. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for the championship game of the Silver Division Final here on SportsTownChicago.com. That's going to take place at noon Central Time. Iowa State, the #1 seed, won this afternoon's game. They defeated Nebraska in the earlier game to advance to the championship round, 6-3. Face-off now inside the Marquette zone. This is going to be to the left. Robbie Amer, empty net now, so this is going to be a 6-on-4 scenario. As Bradley Neal has been pulled for the extra attacker. So 6-on-4, power play, and an empty net. Shot from Stenstrom, goes in! He didn't get much on it, but for whatever reason, Robbie Amer was not able to corral that puck. We'll see if it got deflected at all. Not sure. Maybe partially screened by his own man, but it wasn't very hard, and it slid by Amer on his left. 4-2 now. Aurora cuts into that lead. Center ice face-off now, so Bradley Neal will come back off the bench to tend the net for the Spartans. And as soon as they gain control and get inside the Marquette zone, he'll come off for the extra attacker again. So Stevanovic with the goal. Shot on net, gloved aside there by Amer. Stakowiak throws the puck on net loose. And going for it, Brad Wood. Brad Wood in the near corner doing battle with two Marquette defenders. Golden Eagles able to come out with it. Stakowiak has to regroup in his own zone, go after it. He can shovel it over to Brandon Zurich on the other side. Puck kept in the Spartan zone, empty net. And Plotz and the Spartans have to regroup. Coming over the blue line now, entering the zone, Brandon Zurich. Zurich near face-off circle, looking to center to Brandon Wood. Stakowiak in the far circle. Gets the puck over to Stevanovic, shoots, side of the net. Rebound attempt, Stevanovic going after the near corner. Temporarily bumped with the referee. Skating after it now for the Golden Eagles. Empty net attempt. He's knocked down, unable to get the shot off, and Stenstrom fires the puck up the center ice. Brad Wood near board, far boards. Drops the puck off. Centering Stevanovic. Gets the shot. Glove saved. Rebound loose. Stevanovic all over the place here in these remaining minutes. Stevanovic with another shot. This one's gloved. Let's see what happened. Don't believe it went in. No goal called. And a little scrum afterwards. Brad Wood having a few words to say with Colin Redmond of the Golden Eagles. There you get a look at the replay there. Stevanovic with 3 shot attempts there in succession. And Robbie Amer able to come up with all of the saves to keep it a 2-goal lead for the Golden Eagles. All right, so let's set the stage here. 57 seconds remaining in the third period. Aurora down 2 goals, face-off inside the Marquette zone. And a penalty on Marquette. In the box is Colin Telemanik. We're looking to see, maybe they have to reset the clock here. Nope. Yeah, there's no. So it is even strength. They had 2 minutes on the board, but that was taken off by the referee. However, there is an empty net in the Spartans' side, looking to gain another goal here. Puck is loose, 49 seconds remaining in the game. Puck in the Marquette zone behind the net. Ben Winter looking to center, unable to do so. Massman with a big hit in the corner. Going after it is Stakowiak inside his own zone. Stenstrom, loose puck, unable to corral it. Picked up by the Golden Eagles, shoveled into the far corner. Chasing after it is Massman. Puck circled around now, picked up by Brad Wood. Brad Wood unable to clear out of his own zone currently. There's a scrum along near boards. That's killing time. Spartans unable to gain possession. Now Stenstrom finally does. Needs to get a headman pass. Trying to reach Moschetti, unable to do so. Now it goes into the far corner. Puck rung around back inside the Spartan zone. Time is going to run out. Well, they called the whistle before he even got there. Referees called the play dead before time even expired. Marquette not agreeing with that. Coach Will Jurgensen unhappy with the call. Does not look like they're going to change the call, however. No, they called it. So common sense, I guess, prevails there, as that was a blatant time expiring before the icing call. He was nowhere near the circles. So Marquette goes on to win the game 4-2, and the defending champions in the silver division from last year's playoff will look to defend against Iowa State, the top seed, in tomorrow's championship game at noon. Players are doing the ceremonial handshake at center ice. Final score here, 4-2. Marquette defeats Aurora. There you get a look at the brackets now. Iowa State defeating Nebraska this afternoon earlier, and Marquette defeating Aurora. So the way this tournament's worked out, 1 versus 2 are going to meet in the championship game. The brackets for this tournament have gone completely chalk. We started with seeds 1 through 8, and that's exactly how it's played out. Seeds 1 through 4 defeated seeds 5 through 8, and then in today's action, seeds 1 and 2 defeated 3 and 4. So our championship game tomorrow should be very exciting. Iowa State, #1 seed, taking on Marquette, the #2 seed, for all the marbles here in the Silver Division Championship and the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs. So please join us tomorrow for coverage of the championship game at noon Central Time. And for Tim Helms and Chris Labasco, our crew here in Peoria, we want to thank you for listening. I'm Eric Willowhite. Good night on SportsTownChicago.com.